Hi guys, Mrs. Phelps here. I miss doing yoga with you so much. So get on your mat, get on the ground. You don't have to have anything specific to do yoga. Just remember it's you, your mind, your body, and we're going to move. We're going to have some fun. So come with me, join me. Okay, to get ourselves started today, I'm going to have you start all the way down on your mat. Just start in a crisscross applesauce position. This is that mindful sitting. So mindful sitting, crisscross applesauce. Shoulders are above your hips. Hands can be on your knees. They could be one on top of each other in your lap. Or they can just be gently floating around until they find a comfortable place to just rest. Now I want your neck in line with your spine. Chin is level. If you like, you can envision putting that crown on top of your head to keep that head as level as possible, because if you twist side to side, that crown will come off. So we're just going to give ourselves just a few moments to center, to notice our body, to notice how we feel today. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Close your eyes if you like. And then just gently let it go out of your mouth. Take another deep inhale in through your nose. And gently let it go. Now this next time, we're going to use the bell. I have a helper here. Her name is Cleo, and if you see her, she's just going to do yoga with us today. Okay, so the bell. Everyone loves the bell. Remember the bell. It's going to help us listen through the rest of our yoga class. I want you to gently breathe in through your nose. And on the exhale, just listen. Feel your body relax. Now, the quieter your body can become, the longer you're going to be able to hear the bell. So that means your hands aren't moving, your fingers are nice and soft, your legs are soft, and your face is soft. One more time. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. You can breathe in more than you think you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold it in. And on the exhale, relax and listen. Nice job, guys. I bet you could hear the bell a little longer that time. Okay, let's get started. Just follow along. If something doesn't feel right, come out of the pose. And if something feels really good, you are welcome to stay in the pose. So let's start in tabletop. All fours. Shoulders are above your wrists. Knees are below your hips. And then the neck is long. I want you to spread the fingers as wide as possible. Pointer fingers point forward, and then the rest of the fingers just fall in line. From here, we're going into cat and cow, lifting the spine all the way up to the sky, stretch high. And then cow, lowering that belly button down, opening up the chest forward, chin moves forward. Now remember, it's not about doing the poses right or wrong, just as long as it feels good for you. Go back to cat. Allow that head and neck to drop down. And then cow, one more time. Move the chin forward, open up the front of the neck, maybe wiggle side to side a bit. Whatever feels good. Stretch your body, opening your body. Good. Cat. And then cow. Remember to breathe. Now, from here, we're going to move back to tabletop. Belly is lifted. Send the right arm forward, left leg back. That's it. Hold on to it. Feel the balance. And if this is too much, drop that big toe down. Now, if you want more, bring the elbow into the knee. Back out. That's it. Good. Elbow to knee. Back out. Drop it down. Left arm forward, right leg back. Hold it. Keep breathing. Elbow to knee. Back out. Good. One more time. Elbow to knee. Back out. Lower it down. Downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees and hips up. Down dog. Allow that head and neck to drop down. Now, if those heels need to stay up, that's fine. Bend the knees as much as you need to. That's okay too. We're just starting to stretch the heels down. So that doesn't mean your heels ever have to touch the ground. You can pedal one leg, bend one knee, sink into one heel. Just give yourself a chance to open up. It's the journey getting into the pose. It's not getting the pose right or perfect. It's the journey getting there. Allow your head and neck to just dangle down. Maybe turn the head and neck side to side. Move the hips side to side. Keep that belly lifted. Now from here, roll forward into a high plank. Drop the knees down onto the mat. Now feet are flat. Start to send your chest forward and we'll go into upward facing dog. So with upward facing dog, if your shoulders get above your fingers, move them back. Your wrists are way too small and delicate to have that much pressure. If this doesn't feel right, you can always come down onto your elbows. Now from here, put pressure into the top of your feet. If you want more, pick the knees up. Start to send that chest forward a little bit more. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the elbows in. Hold on to it. Curl the toes back under. Lift the knees and hips up. Downward facing dog. From here, we're just going to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Take a halfway lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Now you can dangle like a rag doll. Shake it out a little bit. If your fingertips touch the ground, great. If your fingers want to come onto the shins, awesome. Now we're going to take it slow. Push down into your feet. Bend the knees. And begin to roll your body all the way up to the sky. Arms reach out to the sides. Lift high. And give me a soft back bend just a little. And then we're going to turn forward, face me. From here, I want you to bring your palms together. And we're just going to give it a little twist, side to side. Stretch. Breathe. We're going to move into half moon. Arms reach all the way up, and you might not be able to see mine. That's okay. Move your hips from side to side. Good. If you want more, we're going to bring the elbows in just a little bit more. Make sure the top shoulder is rolled up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, and then move to the other side, and maybe give me a little bounce with it. Good. That's it. Other side. Awesome. One more time. And now from here, I want you to swan dive all the way down. Halfway lift up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Take a giant step out to one side, a giant step out to the other side. Excuse me, Miss Cleo. That's it. Now from here, Just start to lower your body all the way down. Some of you, the elbows might be able to touch the ground. Others, just place the hands down and begin to let that head and neck rest. If it doesn't feel good for you to have your head and neck all the way down, the blood pressure comes down, that's okay. All you have to do is come back to standing or go to a seated position on the mat. This yoga is for you. You're not doing yoga for me. You know how your body feels. I want you to maintain that if something doesn't feel good, you're going to come out of it. Be safe. Walk the hands to one leg. And with yoga, you can always bend the knees. Don't feel like you have to lock them in place. Joints are meant to be bent. From here, start to bring the forehead closer to the knee. Hold on to it. Take a deep breath in through your nose. On the exhale, walk the hands to the other ankle. Good. And then go ahead, bring it back to center. Walk one foot into the center, other foot into the center. Begin to roll your body all the way up. Reach the arms up to the sky, soft back bend. And then go ahead, bring it back to standing. From here, one giant step to one side, another giant step to the other side. Now, your giant steps may be not that giant. Maybe they're only hip distance apart. That's okay. Maybe they're just a little wider than hip distance. That's fine. We're going to pivot on one heel. Pivoting, lift your toes, send them out to the side, just one side. Bend the knee above the ankle, drop the toes down. Heel to heel lines up. We're moving into the warrior poses. Warrior one. Lifting the arms all the way up to the sky. Don't worry about doing it perfectly. We're just starting to move down into those hips. Hold on to it. Maybe turn that back foot in a little bit more. That's it. Good. Hold on to it. Now from here, we are opening up warrior two. Reach one arm forward, one arm back. Reverse your warrior. Send the front arm forward. Other arm up to the sky, back arm down the back leg. Now we're not putting a lot of pressure into that back leg. We're just keeping it soft. It's all in the core. Opening up that shoulder, look up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're sending the elbow down onto the knee. Extending the other arm up to the sky. Now from here, if you want more, send the front arm down to the ankle and begin to straighten it out. If that doesn't feel right, don't straighten the leg. Hold on to it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that elbow back onto the knee. Extend the triangle forward. Good, that's it. Hold on to it. If you want more, send the other arm forward as well. That's it. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands come down to frame the front foot. Step the front foot back to meet the back. Downward facing dog. Really move into that down dog. Maybe bend the knees. Maybe start to extend the heels down. Now roll forward, high plank. Drop the knees down if you like. Send your body forward and through. Release your breath. And bring it back, downward facing dog. Now from here, both feet come together. Right foot goes back and up, or the other foot, whatever foot you didn't do, send it forward and through wherever it lands. If it only lands halfway, that's okay. Grab it from behind and step it forward. Now from here, we're going to drop the back heel down, bend the knee above the ankle, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Start to sink down. Give yourself a moment to balance. Send the other arm forward. In this case, it's my right arm going forward because my right leg is forward. Send the left arm back if your left leg is back. Hold on to it. Now maybe try looking over those fingertips and then sending your gaze from front all the way to back. Wrists should be level with the shoulders. From here, we're going to send the vision all the way back to the front. We're going to send the right arm all the way up to the sky, left arm all the way down the back leg. Reversed warrior. Hold it. Keep breathing. Back leg is soft. Back arm is soft. Now, elbow comes to rest on the knee. Extend the other arm up to the sky. And then start to bring that front arm down. If you want more, start to straighten out the front leg. That's it. Hold it. Now, bend that knee back. Elbow comes to rest on the knee. Good. Send the upper arm forward. Now, sending the other arm forward. If you want more, hold on to it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms come down, frame the top foot. Right foot goes back to meet the left. Downward facing dog. Roll forward. High, low, up. Release your breath. Bring it into tabletop. We're going to move into child's pose. Child's pose, big toes can be together or apart. Knees can be together or apart. It depends on your hip structure. Cleo's chasing the shadows, don't mind her. Now from here, elbows can go down onto the ground, or you can reach those arms forward to the top of your mat. And I just want the forehead to begin to rest down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we're lifting back up and swinging the legs around in front of our body. Seated forward fold. Take a deep inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, just start to forward fold. Maybe the hands touch the knees. Maybe the hands touch the shins. Maybe the ankles, maybe the toes. It doesn't matter where they go, as long as you're feeling the hinge in the hips. That's the whole purpose. So from here, if you're rounding your spine, you're not going to go very far. If you can hinge forward at your hips, yes, the back of the legs might feel tighter, but you'll get farther with your arms. So, if the knees need to bend, bend them. That's okay. If the toes need to stay out to the side or forward in, that's okay too. Don't worry about the little details too much. Breathe in. Exhale one more time. Forward fold. And just start to allow the back to relax. The lower back. The middle back. The upper back. And then the back of the head and neck. Now slowly start to lift up, and if you want a little more, try pointing your toes, but don't get a cramp. If you start to cramp anywhere, release. Now go ahead and try flexing your feet. Toes go up to the sky, heels point forward. And then maybe wave the feet. Good. Now, take your left hand and place it on the outside of your right foot. Bend the knee as much as you need to. Lift the right foot up. Send the right arm all the way back. That's it. Now, see See if you can open up that shoulder, the right shoulder, just a little bit more. Extending the right fingertips back and sending that right foot forward just a little bit more so that right hip doesn't sag back. You want to send that foot forward. Hold on to it. Sit up a little taller. Breathe in. Woo, I feel that all the way up my legs. That's good. And then bring it back to center. A nice spinal twist. Other side. Right hand outside of the left foot, left ankle. Bend the knee as much as you need to. That's okay. Lift that leg up. If your knee is all the way bent into a 90-degree angle, that's okay. Now start to send that left foot forward and send the left arm all the way back, stretching back. Feel the shoulders open, that chest is opening. And then begin to twist that head and neck back so you're looking over the fingertips. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Great job. Bottom of the feet come together. You guessed it. Butterfly. In yoga, it's also called cobbler's pose. Butterfly, I hear it all the time. Oh, we do this in gym. Yes, you do. Now, bottom of the feet are together. Knees can stay up. That's okay. But if you want to flap that butterfly around, go for it. Just gentle. Don't be too hard on your hips. Instead of rounding your spine back, I know Miss Cleo's in the way. Instead of rounding your spine back, I want you to start to straighten up so you're actually on the sit bones. Those seat bones that you can feel going down into the ground. That's what I want you on. I don't want you on your tailbone and back. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe try moving forward. Ooh, good stretch. Hold on to it. And then lift it back up. Okay, for all of you that love a good hip opener, here it comes. Swing the legs around back. Half pigeon. We're going to plant the hands down, shoulder width apart. Come up into that high plank. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees and hips up. Ooh, this is a really good core exercise. If you need to be down onto your elbows, that's fine too. But if you can, stay up onto your hands. Stretch the fingertips. Now, keep the hips level with the shoulders. I know I said we're going right into half pigeon, but I found this core exercise. We're going to hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet come together. Send the right foot back and up. Bend the knee. Send the knee forward and through. Ankle comes from the middle and goes to the left. That's it. Good. Now start to extend the left leg back. Hands walk forward. Half pigeon. Woo! Now if you are all the way down onto your right hip, lift the right hip up so it's level with the left. And then just relax that head and neck down. We're going to hold it here for a moment or two. If at any time you start to feel this in the knee and it's way, way, way too much for the knee, just simply come out of this pose. Use this time to relax. Maybe find a different pose you like. This is not meant to hurt the knee in any way. This is for the hip flexor. This is for that hip all the way up. Maybe you even feel a little release in that lower back. Now from here, stay on your elbows. Curl the left toes under. Send the right leg back to meet the left. You got it. Hold on to it. Plank. Forearm, forearm, toe, plank. That's it. Shoulders above the elbows. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. 5. Keep that belly button lifted. 4. If you need to, you can drop the knees down. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. Both feet come together. Left foot goes back and up. Bend the left knee. Send it forward and through your elbows. Ankle is out to the right side. And then start to come down onto that knee, top of the foot. Allow the head and neck to relax down. Just breathe. Maybe turn the head and neck side to side. Get out all those kinks. Just relax. If you're outside doing some yoga with me, maybe you hear the birds. Maybe you can hear your neighbors. Mindful listening. Breaking down the sounds. Maybe you can hear cars in the distance. Just noticing, not judging, not thinking, oh, I like that sound, or no, I don't like that sound. We're just listening. Now I want you to listen to your breath, and if you are unable to hear your breathing, breathe a little louder. And that doesn't mean forcefully, it just means a little louder, maybe a little smoother, maybe a little deeper. Breathing in through the nose. Out, smooth and steady out of the mouth. Good. Now, send both legs around. Both legs are straight. We're going to come all the way down onto our mat. Looks like I'm going to get a little sun in here. From here, coming all the way down, arms come down. And I just want you to stretch your arms all the way back. Allow your head and neck to relax. Maybe take one hand onto one wrist and really stretch it back. Other side, other hand onto the other wrist and just stretch back. Now from here, we're going to bend both knees and send both legs up to the sky. I want you to flex the feet, point the toes, flex the feet, bring the heels together, and we're just going to heel tap. Start to bring the belly down into the mat, into the ground, through your spine. Heel tap, that's it. Good. I don't know if you know something about boxers, but they are the most snuggliest creatures on earth. So wherever I am, if I'm laying down, I've got a boxer. From here, we're going to lower the feet halfway down, and if that is not right for you, bring it right back up. Now tap the heels. A little core. We're building that core. Your core is so important. If you want to be able to move freely through your daily life, you really need to build your core, strong core. Now bend the knees into your chest. Relax, maybe roll side to side. A little massage for your spine. You can relax your eyes. For the rest of the class, you can just listen. You don't even need to look around. You can just listen to your body. Eyes can be closed. It's up to you. Whatever feels right to you. Now, send the left leg out. Bend the right knee in. Send the right leg out. Bend the left knee in. Hug it in. That's it. Now switch. Left leg out. Right leg goes up to the sky. Hold behind the knee, calf, or foot or ankle. And then just gently bring in. Ooh, nice stretch. Now you could drop that left leg all the way down or keep it lifted. I'm choosing to keep it lifted. And then switch sides. Right leg goes all the way down. Left leg goes up to the sky. Hold on to it. And release. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Hands come behind the left thigh in front of the left shin. Or you can extend that left leg all the way up to the sky again. It's up to you. But be careful, mindful of that right knee. If you start to feel it too much in the right knee, I want you to flex your foot. See if that straightens out the knee. Or come out of the pose. It's as simple as that. Not all poses are meant for everybody right now. Relax your face, relax your forehead. Noticing where you are feeling it in your body. Deep breath in. Relax. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. Switch sides. Left ankle, right knee. Decide. You can hold behind the thigh in front of the knee or extend that right leg all the way up to the sky. Hold on to it. Maybe you roll the ankle out. Maybe you flex the foot. That helps keep that left knee straight. Maybe you roll side to side a little. Noticing the forehead, relax your forehead. Relax your cheekbones. Relax your jawline. Your eyes. That's nice. Okay. Release. Hands come onto the knees. Now, happy baby can be done a couple different ways, really. There's hundreds of variations to every pose. So, happy baby, you can take the knees side to side. This is like a half, a variation of happy baby. You can roll the knees around as you go side to side. Remember, those hips are ball and socket joints. So if you think about it, you're just rolling around in that socket, your hip joint, releasing any pressure. That's it. Noticing where you feel any stretch, and if something feels really good, stick with it. You don't have to move on just because I'm moving on. Now, if you want full happy baby, hands come to the outside of the foot, outside of the ankle, and gently start to bring the knees down. You don't really have to crank the knees down. Just because you know you can do the pose a little bit more doesn't mean you have to take the pose to the hardest level every single time you hit your mat. Again, just start to relax. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. One more breath, just like that. Deep inhale. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hold it in. And on the exhale, release the feet, release the legs, and let them float all the way down onto the ground. Once the legs are down, relax the arms. Allow the body to just relax. Remember, it's your choice what you choose to focus in on. Right now, focus in on your breath, your breathing. Maybe one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Maybe the arms are out to the sides. Start to draw the shoulders away from the ears. And just allow the top of your head, the crown of your head to relax. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale out. Now, if you have a few moments, if you have a few minutes, I want you to stay with me. Stay on your mat. Maybe you stay like this in Savasana, this lying down pose, your mindful moments. I'm going to read you one of my favorite definitions of yoga. My dad actually got this for me, and it's something that's been hanging in my home throughout my offices. Yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Let each breath change you. Warning: yoga has been known to cause health and happiness. You are one class away from a good mood. Yoga is the perfect opportunity to be curious about who you are. Inhale love. Exhale gratitude. Yoga takes you into the present moment, the only place where life exists. Listen to your body. It's smarter than you. Blessed are the flexible, for they will not be bent out of shape. Yoga doesn't take time. It gives time. The nature of yoga is to shine the light of awareness into the darkest corners of the body. This is not lying down. This is Savasana. Yoga is 1% theory, 99% practice. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Yoga is not about touching your toes. It's about what you learn on the way down. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, love, truth, beauty, and peace within you, because it is within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. If you like, you can place your hands together. You could place your hands on your knees. Give yourself a moment before you actually get up off the ground, off your mat. And I just want you to notice how you feel right now. Mindful awareness of your body. Mindful awareness of your heart. Check in with your mind. Be kind today. Think about the words that are going to come out of your mouth before they come out. Take as much time as you need. Thank you for being here with me.